Do not take product if you are hypersensitive.
Oh, hey, Internet, and welcome back to the Intoxicated podcast. If you are new to Intoxicated, this is a show where I have my friends on, we have a couple drinks, and we talk about life. It's like a drinking variety talk show of sorts. And if you are a returning listener, thanks so much for listening. I should also add that I am your host, Sarah. I always seem to forget to introduce myself, but yeah, I am Sarah. This week we have Intoxicated regular Shannon back on the podcast. So excited to have Shannon back on the show, and I have a feeling that in the near future she will be back on again, of course. At this point I should really just name a series or a segment after Shannon because she's on the show so much. I can always rely on her to hop on the mic and give us some good stuff. So this week's episode is a little bit different. I came up with an idea very randomly, actually, when I was going through notes in my phone and finding like the most hilarious, deep, random things in my phone. This is everything from really weird to-do lists with really odd items that you wouldn't normally find on a shopping list, message drafts to guys, stand-up comedy jokes that will never see the light of day, except for on this podcast, of course, quotes, and just diary entries. It's always really cool for me to go back and find these things because it makes you think about how far you've come since then. Not to mention it's just very, very hilarious and random. So I decided to do an episode where me and Shannon actually go through our notes section and read the notes on our phone. And I actually opened this up on Facebook as well and got some screenshots from my friends. So it's actually really funny. And I had so much fun doing this. If you did enjoy it, certainly let me know and I will do more episodes like this because I had a really insanely busy week last week. So this was a good, easy, fun episode for me to do and I had a lot of fun doing it. It was really, really nice to just laugh and not really focus on anything too heavy. When we actually recorded this episode, I did actually go live on Instagram to stream it for a little bit. And we actually got some good engagement on there, surprisingly. So we had a lot of fun with that, and it's something we might keep doing in the future. I'm still sort of trying to perfect the setup so that the lighting is good, the sound is good, because that's really important in a live stream, and I am definitely perfectionist when it comes to that. Still experimenting, still gonna play around with it, but if you did happen to tune into the live stream, or if a live stream is something you'd be interested in seeing, please let me know, because we will make that happen. It might not be for every single episode. I know a lot of guests might not want to physically be on camera for various reasons, depending on the subject matter. But especially with Shannon, she has a lot of fun doing it. I have a lot of fun doing it. We would keep doing it for sure if there is interest there. And also let me know which social media platform you would prefer to see the live stream on. So there's Facebook, there's Instagram. We do have a YouTube channel that we could utilize for a live stream as well. We could even maybe make an Intoxicated Twitch stream. It's just a thought. Appreciate the input, so certainly let me know. I'm so happy to announce that we are getting so much closer to our first goal on Patreon of $50 a month. So if you are not familiar with Patreon, it's essentially a website that you sign up for and you can contribute to creators, people creating content anywhere from $1 to $20 a month. And you get various reward levels for that. It's something you can do to support the show. Any money we raise from Patreon, and we haven't really touched any of it yet, we are still saving it up, is going to go back into the podcast, whether that be new equipment or some marketing. We want to do a photo shoot for some new cover art, so stuff like that is where the money will go. We have some awesome news. We have yet another new Patreon. Thanks so much to the very amazing and wonderful Heather. Yes, So thank you so much, Heather, for your donation of $10. You have joined the Cool Kids Club on Patreon. Again, I am absolutely shocked at the fact that our Patreons are such high rollers. I was never expecting so many people to sign up for the top tier levels, and it's so freaking cool. So thanks so much, Heather. Heather's a good friend of mine. She did the podcast. She is my person. I miss her so much, and she did make a comment to me when she donated that she wants to continue to live vicariously through me and my bad decisions. So thanks, Heather, for that. You're awesome, and I love you so much. Make sure you do check out Heather's episode of the podcast, which is episode 46, and it's called Child Free, Not by Choice. It's a fantastic episode. She's one of my best friends. Thanks so much to Heather, and I can't leave out our other amazing Patreons, so thanks so much to Scott, to Zoe, and to Tyler. So we have 4 amazing Patreons so far. We're getting so close to our first goal. We're only about $8 away. So if you know a friend who likes the show, or if you can get a friend hooked on the show, tell them about our Patreon page. It is patreon.com/intoxicated. And of course, make sure you subscribe as well to Intoxicated Podcast and Intoxicated Reviews, preferably on Apple Podcasts, but whatever podcasting app you use, make sure you hit subscribe so that you do get those episodes and you don't miss them. If you really love the show as well, something that you can do that would really, really help us is a rating or review on iTunes. I know not everybody uses iTunes. This is where a lot of traction happens for podcasts, is on iTunes. So if you do love the show, leave a rating or review. Hopefully it's a 5-star one. We'd greatly appreciate that. And follow us on social media. That is Facebook and Instagram, Intoxicated Podcast, on Twitter at @in_toxicated. You can also send us your feedback or your questions to our email address. That's intoxicatedpodcast@gmail.com. Anyways, guys, that's about it for now. I hope you enjoy this episode, which is a glimpse into mine and Shannon's soul via our notes section. Thanks so much for listening. So, welcome back to the Intoxicated Podcast. I'm here with returning guest Shannon!
Hi, guys!
She is back. What number? This is like your 5th episode?
I'm never, ever not gonna be here.
You're just always here.
Yep. Like a cockroach.
So I was telling Shannon earlier that when we do a weirder episode that's like a little more out of the box, it's Shannon who comes on. Because we did the Reputation Rundown.
That was the best ever!
Which was like, that was more fun than I thought it would be at the time. I had so much fun doing the Reputation.
I still want to do all of Taylor's albums, to be perfectly honest.
But this time I came up with this idea because I thought, like, I was going through my notes on my phone, and I'm like, there's a lot of really weird, funny, random, and really deep stuff in the notes section.
Yeah.
Like, everyone's notes section is so personal, and like, only they would know what's connected to that note. And even sometimes you might not. Yeah, you might just find some that are like...
There are some that I have that I'm just like, what? What does any of this mean? What did it mean at the time? I don't know.
Who fucking knows? I thought it'd be fun to do we read the notes section. Yeah. In our phone. So obviously my phone is recording.
Yes, it's over there.
So we'll get to mine. Hi, live stream. And we're testing out a live stream setup right now.
It's fun.
Because I don't know. I don't know if this works. My phone's very far away, but we have it like streaming on my TV so I can kind of see who's here. Hey guys. So we are kind of experimenting with this.
Yes.
And who knows, maybe it'll be a regular thing.
Why not? I think it's fun. I think it would suit certain episodes to have a live stream component.
Certain episodes. Yeah, exactly. So we are drinking.
Yes.
We are drinking something
local.
Shout out. Local shout out. It is Coldstream Clear.
Lime vodka soda. It's delish.
Absolutely.
It's stupid good, guys.
It's really good. It's just like a vodka lime.
Yeah, it's not sweetened. It's unsweetened. It literally just contains sparkling spring water, award-winning vodka, all natural lime. That's it. It says that's it.
7%.
Yeah.
7% alcohol. So Coldstream Clear. Shout out.
Check it out.
This is quite delicious.
I think
they have a lemon one too, which I would be all over.
That would be really good.
Because we all know my drink of choice is vodka, soda, water, and lemon. That's my go-to.
I'm more of a whiskey scotch girl now, but this is still jamming. This is jamming. This might bring me back to vodka. Like, honestly, this is good.
Coldstream Clear. So, shall we get started then?
Yeah.
So you have your phone.
I have my phone.
So we're going to go back and you have notes that go back really far, right?
Okay, see, I like collecting quotes that people say around me, and I am a bit of a writer, so I tend to write everything down when I can. I have notes from almost every party I've ever been to from 2012. So buckle up, bitches. It's a ride.
Here we go.
I honestly don't know what's going to come about from this.
This episode is a shit show.
This is going to be... have fun editing this one. Because you could get, I think, a dramatic episode out of this. You could get a funny one. You could get anything.
Well, if you go back to mine and Shannon's first episode, we had a fight back in the heydays of 2014.
I want to... Yeah, that sounds about right. 2014 sounds right.
Thereabouts.
Because then there would have been 2 years gap, and then 2017 we got back together as friends. So that fits.
We got back together.
Yeah, we did.
So I'm like, it'd be really funny if there was actually notes in your phone about
I
the
actually
fight.
don't think there might be. I don't know yet. I haven't gone through all of them because I wanted to save some of the mystery, but I don't think there is, to be honest. But we'll see. There is one about your cat. So that'll be, well, not one directly about your cat, but one that is about our cat, Honey, Lindsay, our roommate's cat. I do have one from there, which will be fun.
Lindsay!
I miss her.
I wish Lindsay could tune in right now.
I know, Lindsay, we love her. Someone send this to Lindsay Parsons. Lindsay, get on your Insta.
So let's go back.
Let's go back. So when I first became social, it was very late in life. And until then, I had only really experienced social things through television shows about groups of friends. And I thought a lot of that shit was dramatized and made up just for the TV shit. It's not.
No.
It's not. People are just as dramatic in real life, if not more so, than they are in actual friend groups.
Yes.
So the first note I have is from February 19th, 2012 at 3:06 a.m.
Great.
Back when I was young and could stay awake until 3:06 a.m. It's like living in a TV shock. I meant show, but I swapped the W for a Q.
As you do.
And knowing all the plots.
Wait, read it again?
It's like living in a TV show and knowing all the plots. Because I could watch all the friend groups around me act like they did on TV, and it blew my mind.
And you could predict behavior based on
Sometimes,
the archetypes?
Yeah. Like another one I had from that same night later on is, my hands won't stop shaking. I'm giddy with exhaustion and my stomach hurts. This must be what being cool feels like.
Oh, that is totally being cool.
And then a note to send Kelsey my novel, which I don't think I ever did. That would have been the zombie novel that was actually a love letter to a certain boy. That was, yeah. That's a funny one. I actually haven't read that in a while. I should reread that and see if it's still good.
Oh, man.
Here's one that I already shared with you that is great. March 10th, 2012, 12:09 a.m. Totally not used to drinking beer from a bottle. Every time I try to be sexy, I look like a jackass. I vividly remember I was sitting on the couch in what was then the J How Party Palace, and I was drinking beer from a bottle, and every time I tried to be like, yeah, about it, I would clink it against my teeth, and it would hurt so bad.
Whenever I try to drink out of a beer bottle, most things. Anytime I try to drink out of most things, it will, Mindy, do not fuck this up for me.
Mindy, you stay with that cord.
Yeah.
Mindy.
But every time I go to drink from anything, I feel like I don't drink right, and it just falls like down my face.
Well, that's why you can't do shots, right?
Yeah. Well, that and I just can't swallow.
We should do a live stream where you try to do shots.
I mean, I did a shot of sourpuss last night, and I managed to get 3/4 of it down. So,
guys, that's serious growth.
I'm growing.
That is growth. I'm proud. I am so proud of you right now, babe.
I know.
So proud of you.
One day.
Yeah.
One day I'll
get there. One day you'll
Fireball
get there.
I can do.
Really?
I can do fireball.
Do you like cinnamon hearts a lot? Is that why?
I like anything that burns going down. Like, I would rather have it be spicy and burny when I do a shot.
Interesting.
Rather than taste like alcohol or taste too sweet.
That's interesting. I like that.
Because when I feel like I'm just drinking, like, hummingbird nectar.
Yeah.
It's not a good scene.
No.
It makes me sick.
I wouldn't want to do that.
Mm-hmm. Ding, ding.
Ooh, here's one that was, in retrospect, not great. March 15th, 2012, 11:58 p.m. Enjoying it while it lasts. Writing about society, how it's at a peak and will soon crash like it all did. Like it all did before. Oh, 2012
Wow.
Shannon. 2012 Shannon. Speaking to you as 2018 Shannon, girl, you have no idea. You
were right.
I was seeing through time.
Wow.
Everything's gonna go to hell.
I love that your notes are like a diary. Like,
they are, yeah. Well, I journal and diary. I have journals and diaries from like my entire life. Like I have a whole shelf of them.
Wow.
I do. I keep them. They have everything in them, from grocery lists to daily schedules to poems to songs to short stories to everything in them.
And so like this version is kind of like,
yeah, this is basically that, except electronic. Because I was not adverse to scribbling down notes in the middle of a party if I could find paper and a marker. You can't always find paper and a marker.
No.
Yeah. March, because sometimes you need to write interesting things that are very important, like in March 31st, 2012, 11 p.m., where I needed to know where the fuck is the pie cutter. I don't know.
Oh my god, a pie cutter is such an adult item.
Why did they need one at 11/11 on March 31st? I don't know.
Whose birthday is around then? Was it a Cake Friday?
Oh, this could have been a cake Friday, but then why a pie cutter? Why would I have said cake cutter?
No, yeah, you're right. Cake you just cut with a knife.
Oh, I remember this one vividly. May 1st, 2012, 11:05. This was one of the first times this was actually the first time I lived in Halifax. I lived in I subletted a room in a house with a bunch of people in it, which I thought I would hate, but I actually turned out to really like. There were some nice people in that house. The guy next to me was great. Every time he needed to go to his dealer for weed, he'd knock on my door to see if I needed any. He was great. He was a pet. Oh my God. Shannon, do you need weed? Yeah, but that'd be great, but I gotta run. I don't want you to wait for me to run to the bag. Just give me 20 the next time I see you. I got you, girl.
Fuck.
He was the best. I loved him.
That's amazing.
But I remember sitting out on the porch with these two girls, one who lived there, one who was her friend, who was way nicer than the girl who lived there, who would eventually skip out on her rent probably a month later and just disappeared into the ether, talking about how she would eat paper because all paper tastes different. And she had eaten so much paper in her life that she could look at paper and tell the way it tasted.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah. That was a weird one. Wow. That was May 1st, 2012, 11:05 p.m.
She should be on My Strange Addictions.
Oh my God. This girl was a nut. Yeah. Totally. Oh, May 24th, 2012, 8:31 p.m. I apparently saw a pug and a French bulldog fight in a crosswalk. I bet that was adorable.
That is so noteworthy.
So ooh, this one's a poem. There's a lot.
Let's
there's
hear
a lot of poems in here, guys.
Hear the poem.
I'm sorry that you have to listen. No, I'm not. You love this shit. You're eating it up. All two of you that are on the live stream.
All two.
I'm sorry you have to listen to this. May 27th, 2012, 12:01 a.m. Champagne and cigarettes.
Oh wait, should I do this?
Yes. Get ready to snap. This is very snap-worthy. This is not snap-worthy, guys. Champagne and cigarettes, letting the ashes fall in my jeans, size 0, and wishing you would walk through that door. The heart skips. I try not to care. Lucky 3 strikes, I'm out. You're not coming, and now I know I only came in case you did. We were smoking Lucky Strikes.
Oh my God!
Yeah. That's about...
I yelled so loud. I'm gonna have to... Oh my God.
That's about...
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That's very poetic.
Thank you.
That's incredibly poetic.
Ooh, May 27th,
It's a Taylor Swift song.
Thank you. I'd like to think that some of my poems don't totally suck in my secret heart of hearts. So that's nice. Thank you.
Okay.
May 27th, 2012, 11:41 p.m. Hanging out with a new friend while he texts my true love's girlfriend. I have no idea who any of the people mentioned in this note are. I literally don't. Like, even if I try and ballpark it, it makes no sense.
True love's...
hanging out with a new friend while he texts my true love's girlfriend. How do you know who that is? I don't know who that is.
I think it's the same person.
Is it the same person?
I think so.
But why would they
What was the date?
It probably could be the same person, but I don't know. Oh yeah, it is. It must be the same person because it was like only a couple days later.
Yeah.
But I don't know who the new friend would have been.
Yeah, weird.
That one's weird.
That's bizarre.
Right? I know.
Oh, I love how this is like literally your Gossip Girl right now.
It is. This is my Gossip Girl. Oh man, if I could have had the technology to make a Gossip Girl happen for our group friends, I would have done it. I thought about it a lot.
Flow chart of fucked upness.
Yep.
That is. They're all happy and married with kids now, so.
They're not, they don't
well,
have,
not all.
Not all, but they are happy and married, and I wish them all the best. Honestly, there's very few people that I've been involved with in my past that I'm not now at a point where I'm like, I'm glad they have moved on and have happy lives because they weren't terrible people. We were all just young and dumb for the most part and making terrible decisions, like we all were.
We were really young and dumb.
Speaking of young and dumb, here's one that is just a weird stream of consciousness. May 28, 2012, 12:55 a.m. Dope kitty, work it in. Fight over missing magic cards. Cards left behind. The deck is mixed up. Awesome. I loved a man in an undershirt. Expand? It's still your birthday until you go to sleep. You are still awake. Thus, it's still your birthday. Take the sandwich. I need the plate.
Oh, shit.
So that was that.
So that could be like metaphorical or just actual commentary.
That could be anything. I don't even know. I don't even know.
Yeah.
Let's see what else have I got here. The reason I'm afraid to be talkative is because I talk like a book and nobody likes to read.
Oh my God.
Baby Shannon! Woo. June was not good to you in 2012.
That was the summer before you met me.
I was. See, that's why I was sad. I didn't have a good Sarah
I
in my
talk
life.
like a book and no one wants to read.
What kind of angst-filled nonsense?
That is...
I know. So this is the one that's a poem that then veers wildly in tone. July 2nd, 2012, 12:14 p.m. You offered me a branch stained with henna, but before I could see if it was olive, someone snapped it. Nothing left to reach for now except uncertainty. And then there's a space. Eat popsicles in the shower. Why? Why eat popsicles in the shower, Shannon?
But that stuff before that, what does that mean? So it was the olive branch. You weren't sure if someone was reaching out to make
real.
amends?
I wasn't sure if someone was reaching out for me, if it was real or not. And then before I could decide, I guess something happened and it fell apart.
And eat popsicles in the shower.
I feel like that's... why would you want to... I feel like that wouldn't work.
But
logistically. Why? What happened? I don't know. Ooh, this one's kind of poetic. July 6th, 2012, 9:52 p.m. So we're not past midnight with this one. The air is thicker, laced with sound and music, smoke infused and champagne soaked. Sounds like a good party. Good for you, little Shannon. What were you doing?
Oh my God.
Ooh, here's one that I already shared with you. October 2nd, 2012, 9:29 p.m. Don't ever buy UV vodka again. It is awful.
UV.
Do you remember UV vodka? I think it was one of the first ones that came out with weird flavors, because I remember there was a green tea version that I bought exclusively so I could drink green drinks because I was poison ivy and it went with my color theme.
Good call.
But I feel like they also had like a cake one and a whipped cream one. Do you remember that weird summer?
Was that not Smirnoff?
Then Smirnoff came out with them. There was like a weird summer when suddenly flavored vodka took off.
Damn it. I want to look it up on my phone, but my phone is there. Hi, phone. UV vodka. Okay.
UV vodka. Yeah.
Don't drink it.
I don't even know if it's still available because it was terrible. So that's
Don't
fine.
drink it. It's gross.
Ooh, I think this one was actually a reference to something you actually told me.
Okay, tell me.
October 3rd, 2012, 11:59 p.m. Find private photo app thing in App Store later. Because you were talking about how you had a cool app where you kept all your nudes in. And I was like, damn, if I'm going to start sending me some nudes, I got to get me an app like that.
It is Photo Vault. Photo Vault, if you're listening, sponsor me. I am your best user.
I'm gonna get it.
I paid for the Pro account.
Ooh.
I have the Pro features on there. I don't know what the Pro features are, but I don't fuck around when it comes to those photographs. Those photographs got to be locked down and safe.
True story. I had a coworker at work check out some of mine accidentally because I was doing some work with my phone, and they were like, I'm just going to close your apps down to help the thing run faster. Is that cool? And I was like, yeah. So he's like, okay, I'm just going to, and then all of a sudden he stopped and he's like, you know what? I should let you do this. And I was like, why wouldn't you? Oh, you saw those lingerie snaps I took the other night, didn't you?
At least it was lingerie.
Oh, yeah. See, this is the rule. I only take lingerie snaps for the person these were for anyway, because I like to save the mystery till we actually get to meet. Wink, wink.
Well, yeah, yes. I mean, I don't do that.
But also, if you do take nudes or anything of this nature, it's body or face. It's not both. Yeah. Unless you are with a secure person.
Unless you really trust the person.
Yeah, exactly. That's different.
Unless you really trust the person.
Yeah. But if you're in early day nudes with somebody, don't put your face in them. Face or body, one or the other.
Or vag.
That's the, yes.
Or butt.
But no face in those,
No.
Just, because that way no one can track you.
It's a bent over vagina shot and you're just like poking your
your head through the
like, hey!
That's my dad. You like it?
Oh my god. Photo vaults. Get photo vault.
I'm gonna get
if you are somebody who takes the nude photographs, Photo Vault is the best app. You create another password.
That's brilliant.
And so like you need to get like if someone hacked into your phone, they would have to guess 2 passwords.
Oh, I like that. That makes sense.
But you just need to remember to transfer them to Photo Vault. That's the main problem.
Oh, because if you leave them in the other one, then obviously it's not going to do.
You just got to get in the habit of doing that.
Okay, I like that idea. That's a good concept.
Yeah. Remove from camera roll always.
Okay, this one is long. This was at a potluck I went to for somebody. I forget. I think this was a potluck I went to with a friend I didn't know very well, with a group of people I didn't know at all. So there's a lot of note taking because I had nothing else really to do. So October 4th, 2012, 12:25 a.m. And I don't know if that's when these started or when I finished them because I wrote a lot through this whole party. Going to the washroom at the potluck for the first time. Different kinds of hand soap all around the back of the sink. Looking forward to picking a favorite. This is true. This party was amazing. This I don't know who this hostess was, but she knew her shit. She had all these different like soaps lined up along the rim of the sink so that you could I know. So that you could like use different scents if you want. I was blown away. I was like, this party's amazing.
That's unreal.
Fancy underwear feels weird against the couch. This might have been when I first started wearing thongs exclusively.
Feels weird against the like lace, maybe?
I think it was lace, and like when you sat down, the skirt rode up, and it kind of caught or something.
Oh, the worst.
Yeah. Feeling blisters, checking for Band-Aids, stealing the last 2 tiny ones. Nobody uses those, right? Sorry, girl, I took your Band-Aids. But nobody does use those, right?
Oh my god. It's so true. Like, you ever see those Band-Aids that are like literally like a little circle?
Yes!
And you're like,
no one's going to notice if you take those.
Who uses these?
People at a party that take them when they're drunk and they wear dumb shoes. That's who it is. Then it just says, the central plot is a love story rom-com. Get you a plate. Girls everywhere giggling, loving it. Oh my god, I love Justin Bieber. Your dress has pockets. Obviously, I met a gaggle of very friendly drunk girls because there's nothing better than a gaggle of friendly drunk girls. They will change your life.
As long as they're friendly.
Yes.
Because mad drunk girls can get intense.
Don't fuck with them.
Yeah, no.
Smoked way too much, lost track of writing. So many joints. Doing a wonderful job of joning tonight.
Joning?
This was when I was very big into Mad Men. And Joan was my idol. Which is going to happen again this summer because I'm going to rewatch Mad Men this summer, which is going to happen again.
I've never watched it.
Oh, what?
I need to.
Mortal Kombat German level. German. I know who I went with this party. German. Yeah, that's it. This was when he was still trying. This was the brief moment where he was still trying to date me.
The brief moment.
And now I remember this. I wrote this down because some guy randomly showed up in the kitchen and just grabbed my hand and was like, and said, "You're stealing the room. You're beautiful." And then he kissed my hand twice. Aww. And then faded off into the party.
That's nice.
Girls wrapped in layers of elasticized lace. Person we just talked about throwing up while we giggle. Oh my god, that's legit. We probably did. We're monsters. I noticed my reflection in the darkened glass and gave myself a once-over. I looked good. I watched myself take a deep drag, saw the ember flare scarlet, and then followed the smoke that I expertly blew out the side of my mouth, just like Joan.
What? Wow.
Those are all the notes from that party.
Wow.
This is fun.
This is really fun.
I hope this isn't boring.
No.
What else have I got here? Dubstep Barbershop Quartet? Yes.
Dubstep
Barbershop Quartet. Yes.
That's a good.
That's what it says. Then there's one that just says Clowder, which I believe might be how a group of cats is called a Clowder. I think. Nobody quote me. December 1st, 2012, 10:34 p.m. Special episode, Party Night. We tell our friends that we're recording, and those that are okay with it get to be in the show and credited if they want. We follow people, see who has a story, who's trying to be a story. Dog barks, end the scene. What? I don't know.
Dog barks, end of the scene.
This one just says Figwig the Magical Pig. What the fuck does that mean? Was I branching out to children's stories? I have no clue.
Oh wow.
December 15th, 2012, 9:01 p.m. That night in the bowling lane was when it was decided I would have my second and a half lesbian experience.
Second and a half?
Why is it a half? Shannon,
What's a half?
What were you up to that you got a half in there?
That's... What would that even be?
Why was I in a bowling lane, more importantly?
Like half a finger?
Bowling's the devil's sport. I don't believe in bowling. I hate bowling.
Bowling's the devil's sport.
I hate a lot of sports. I'm a drama kid. Sports are not my thing. But I hate bowling more than anything on this earth. It's awful.
Okay, but...
You have to wear dirty, smelly shoes other people wear.
Yeah, and they suck too. Those bowling shoes suck.
They reek.
Yeah.
And you're expected to believe that they actually, spray them like they do on TV, which they don't in real life. They don't. Do they? I don't think they do. Gross.
No.
Here's a note that says, see Jennifer's Body and the OC. Haven't, won't.
Jennifer's Body, is that a movie?
Yeah, that's the movie that, what's her name? Diablo Cody wrote. And Megan Fox was in it. I probably only wanted to see it because Megan Fox was hella hot in the trailer.
And the OC? You wanted to just watch the OC?
I've never seen the OC. So, I know. I've never seen the OC. I've never seen the OC. I've never seen Party of Five. I've never seen Friends. There's a lot of things I have never seen. I just didn't watch these things.
The OC in particular, you need to watch.
My brother was super into the OC. He was obsessed with it, but I never watched one episode. But maybe I should. Maybe I should. Ooh, this is I remember this one because I heard some guys walking across the street and immediately copied this down because I heard one of them say it to the other guy. I'm emotionally constipated. I haven't given a shit in years.
Oh, deep. That's just deep.
I was like, are you kidding? That's a great quote.
That's
and then this is one 100% from when we were living together. This was February 28th, 2013, 11:34 p.m. The Cat Bachelor, web show about my cats trying to date Honey. Do you remember that discussion? Oh my God, do you remember it? Yes.
So, okay, let's backstory.
Yes. We lived
So
together.
we lived with Lindsay, who's done the podcast.
And is great.
And she had a cat named Honey.
Still has a cat named Honey.
Oh, yeah.
Honey's beautiful. We love Honey.
I haven't seen pictures of her in a while, though.
Well, the baby.
Yeah, the baby. And Honey's in Halifax still.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
I forgot. Duh. Yeah. Oh, my God.
And she was just this gorgeous little sassy, kind of grumpy.
She was wonderful.
Cat.
She was only grumpy because you kept trying to make her wear tiaras. Let's be real.
What can I say? But yeah, so we went to do a dating show where other cats would be like the Bachelor.
Yeah, we were gonna do like voices for the cats, and it would be like a web show that would be like little short blips of like them trying to like vie for Honey's paw. I think it still holds water. I think we could still do it. I think
big.
I mean, The Bachelor's still on. It's showing no signs of stopping.
We could do it.
Right?
We could totally do it. I'm cracking another one of these.
Do it.
Cold Stream Clear.
Delicious.
Cold Stream Clear vodka
Feel
lime.
free to sponsor us.
Feel free to send us free alcohol.
We're also local.
I will take that over money because I like booze that much.
Always take free things over money. Mm-hmm. We'll pay you an exposure.
Yeah. Let's keep going.
Yeah. All right. Ooh, this is one that is actually an out-of-town note. May 4th, 2013, 10:53 p.m. Sneaky pool beer with Audrey and Mike. I was at a cat show with my mother. And I was feeling independent, so I went down to hang out at the pool. I believe I was wearing a Batman bikini at the time, which, let me tell you, if you wear a Batman bikini to a hotel pool, boys under 13 think you're cool for one reason, and boys over 13 think you're cool for a different reason. I had a lot of fun reactions that weekend.
Oh, Batman bikini.
Yeah, the Batman bikini. You remember the infamous Batman bikini. I don't have it. I think I finally threw it out. I don't think I have it anymore.
Oh,
it wouldn't fit.
You need a new one.
I'm like 40 pounds heavier than I was then, which is a good thing. I was very underweight and sad. But
we were talking about today about how we're both at our heaviest, but feeling our most confident.
Yeah, I'm feeling comfortable in my skin, which is nice. We should do a podcast about that.
I did one recently.
Oh my God, I will do it again because
it is a
good on you.
reoccurring thing. So like that episode, like we will go back to that subject matter because like there's no way you can cover body confidence in one episode.
That's totally fair.
No.
Yeah. So I went downstairs to hang out at the pool, and I was in the hot tub, and I remember this couple just randomly showing up, and they were like, hey, can we hang out in the hot tub with you? And I was like, sure. And they were like, awesome. We have beer. Do you want a beer? And I was like, oh my God. Because I am not a rule breaker child. I am very, very much sheltered and taught to obey all rules and don't be bad.
I don't know.
Not anymore. I've since gotten better. But they were like, yeah, we brought beer. Do you want them? And I was like, I'm sitting underneath a sign that says no glass in the pool. But yes, I do.
You rebel.
And I always, to this day, I wonder, could I have slept with Audrey and Mike? Probably.
They're the threesome that got away.
They are one of the threesomes.
They're the threesome that got away.
There's not a lot of threesomes that got away. But yeah, they're one of them.
So many, like, I've had more threesome offers than I've had twosome offers.
Have you ever had one?
No.
They're fun.
Never had a threesome.
See, this is the trick, though. They're fun, but you have to have them with the right couple.
That's the thing.
Because if you get in one of those couples where she doesn't really want to do it, and it's like his birthday present or some shit, because he's been nagging her for like a year, and she's like, she's trying to like save the relationship or some shit. Don't get in that threesome. That's not a fun threesome.
Yeah, no.
Stay away from that one.
It has to be like someone you're comfortable with, or two people that you're comfortable with.
Yeah,
but not too close with.
Yeah, you need like an almost like an on the edge relationship.
Yeah,
with them.
Like where you don't see them every day, but you know them enough to know they're not going to kill you.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
I'm still waiting. Is that what you think happens at threesomes? Do you think you just get murdered? Wait a minute.
I think people get murdered all the time. I'm scared of dying like every second of the day. So like, yeah.
Death by threesome.
She
was murdered after a threesome experience.
But for real though, like I want this to happen for me because it's appealing to me.
It's fun.
It's really appealing to me.
Fun.
So,
I think everyone should, if they feel comfortable with it, try and have a threesome. It's fun.
Yeah.
Super fun.
Yeah.
And speaking of which, not exactly of that, but July 5th, 2013, 5:57 p.m., official slut weekend began. It just says official slut weekend begins, exclamation
points. This would have been around when we became friends.
Did we live together?
No, this was, well, okay, wait a second here.
We must have, because I think this is when, that might have been the weekend I declared myself open as a slut. It is, because I met Frey that weekend. And I actually ended up dating my only one night stand for 3 years.
There you go.
Because I am terrible at one night stands.
And we had met that summer.
Yes. And well, I would have been living at this point still at Oxford, so we maybe not had moved in yet.
No, not yet.
Because we moved in the end of this summer, the autumn of this is when we would have moved in together. We moved quick in the friendship department. Yes, we did. Well, I think if you're going to move in with someone, you should have a fresh layer of friendship with them, because they always say don't move in with your best friend because you'll end up fighting and it'll ruin things.
That's true.
Like moving is kind of like a threesome. You have to know them, but not know them super well.
I like that.
Yeah, that's what I think. Anyway.
Yeah. No, that makes total sense.
Never mind. This one throws that into the question. July 6, 2013, 11:22 p.m. Waiting for the bathroom. So high. Marshmallow in my shoe. Drunk idiot ate all my veggie dogs.
Oh, marshmallow. The marshmallow in my shoe is the most.
That's a mood.
Wow.
That's a mood right there. I like that.
Oh, man. That's funny. Marshmallow in my shoe. I know. Drunk ate all my veggie dogs.
All my veggie dogs.
I kind of want to go to, can you flip over to my Facebook status and let's read, we're going to read, I asked people to send some in.
Oh, yes.
Some notes.
Oh, yeah, use your submissions. Submissions.
There's a couple, on my most recent status, there should be some comments.
Here it is. Okay, 27 comments. Okay.
I can read them.
Yeah, you can read them.
Let's see. Oh, you got your pop socket? Okay.
Yeah, pop socket for life.
Okay. Future podcast guest and actor, karaoke host.
Oh, is he going to come on the show?
He is coming on the show.
He sounds like fun.
Dave Rossetti. Shout out if you ever tune into this live stream. But ooh, many notes. Too many random thoughts. Yes. Yeah.
Just Sloan says sometimes for story ideas. Yeah.
That's totally what it is.
Yeah.
Like you get these moments of I need to write this down.
Or I'll lose it and I'll hate myself.
And that's what you will see. Like when we get to mine, and unfortunately I'll have to end the live stream
to get to
get to my notes. But mine is a lot of comedy stuff that like I'm too scared to say out loud or put on Facebook. because I know I'm going to get...
It's going to be fun.
Yeah, I know I'm going to get reamed if I put some of that stuff on Facebook. So, but one of Dave's notes that
I just saw it and I love this one. You told me this one earlier.
In his notes section, he has, you went to the mic once, right? I'd like to take a lifestyle break right now.
Mood.
420.
Also mood. I should get stoned before we do one of these sometime. We should both.
When it's legal, it's happening.
Well, it's always,
only when it's legal.
It's always legal for me.
Only when it's legal, because I don't want to get, Jessica Hiltz, who was in the live stream at one point.
Oh, Jess, you still here? We're shouting you out.
But she wrote in, she sent me a screenshot of a note on her phone. And this to me, I don't know what you were thinking, but I like where you're going.
What is it?
Well, number one, like the first thing that she has is, she says podcasts, :
Okay.
So I don't know, maybe you're thinking of starting a podcast, or maybe you have podcast ideas. I don't really know why podcast is there. But then it goes on to say, early 2000s girl power, very key time. Christina, Shakira, and Kelly.
Good music.
Early 2000s Avril, which was my Avril. I love Avril Lavigne.
I would love an Avril comeback.
She's coming back.
She's got a great voice.
She apparently has a new album coming out.
Ooh,
or like she's recording one.
I hope it's good.
Yeah.
CanCon. More CanCon that's not magic.
And then she says, mid 2000s grooves, T-Pain bartender. Don't know. Don't really.
Was that a song? I don't know.
T-Pain's a rapper.
I know that. I'm with that, as the kids would say. But did he have a song called A Bartender? Did she have a bartender that looked like him? I have questions.
Mid 2000 pre-Beyonce. Ooh, so that would that have been Destiny's Child?
That would have been Destiny's Child, probably.
Survivor era.
Oh, that was good pop.
D. Kane, Gwen, and Christina. Britney, Spice Girls, beginning of the rise of rap girls, Missy Elliott, Sierra, and then the note cuts off, and we don't know what else it says.
I want to know what else there is.
So if you're thinking about starting a music podcast about any of those things, please let me know, because I would be in on that.
Yeah, I think these are legit ideas for a good podcast.
So what else do we have?
Could never be enough
Let's
podcasts.
see. Oh, she wrote a comment on it. She said, I was definitely drinking by myself at 3:30 a.m. listening to all the hits.
Bless.
Cheers to that. That gets a ding. And then I love this one. So my friend Jessica wrote in, and it's literally just the lyrics to She's Coming Around the Mountain.
There are 2 lines in that song. Right?
She's coming around the mountain when she comes. And then it turns to yippee-yi-yay. Like, all the way through. She'll be driving 6 white horses.
When she comes.
And then she wrote beside it that, I guess she let me see. Did I lose it? Where'd it go? Apparently I was looking up lyrics. I was hoping to sing them with Ezra, which I'm assuming is your kid. Maybe.
Look.
Maybe not.
I don't want to shade you, but you really need to look up the lyrics to Come Around the Mountain. Like, is that a mom brain thing that you forgot those?
I don't mean to shade you.
I've heard of mom brain. And I know it's a thing.
Okay, Caitlin Hartland wrote in. Caitlin's a good friend. She did a very early episode on the podcast. And then another one with her girlfriend. So she's
Caitlin's a peach.
Yes, I love Caitlin. So she wrote in a note that just says, platypus, idea, my dinner with Andre.
Oh, that's a good one. I like that one.
That
makes no sense at all.
No sense.
I love it.
Is that all we got? I had 27 comments. Wait a second here. I got that one.
I think I saw one from...
Oh, yeah. Okay. I'm just reading through here. Okay, she has another one. Ooh, some of these are long. Get ready.
Yeah, I'm settled in.
Here we go, Caitlin. Caitlin sent a lot.
Thank you, Caitlin. You're the best.
Thank you, Caitlin.
Caitlin's the bomb.
Okay.
I said the bomb, so you can tell I drunk.
Stand up YouTube, autoplay, something or other. So I have trouble sleeping, always have and always will. While it's not so much the sleeping part as falling asleep, I discovered from the age of 21 onwards that weed helps in a big way. But when I don't have access to that, say at my mother's for a visit, I gotta find something else to help me fall asleep.
Masturbating.
I'm
just saying.
I've always found the ocean really calming, so I had the bright idea that I'd search up some soothing ocean waves on YouTube to lull me off to dreamland.
Brilliant!
How many of you have used YouTube? Great. Anyone with an internet connection or a data plan, the rest of you are lying. True.
That's legit. I've fallen asleep to so many ASMR napkin
Oh
videos.
my god!
So many.
ASMR
Oh,
people.
that's a podcast.
That's
a podcast!
That's a podcast.
ASMR podcast.
ASMR.
It's when the tingles in your brain happen.
Can you imagine if people started tuning in right now for the ASMR podcast?
I hope that you enjoy what I'm about to give you.
I actually get like that.
I've considered doing an ASMR podcast because I feel like I'd be really good at it.
These bitches are on YouTube whispering and tapping on microphones.
I actually, you know what?
Getting like 2,000 views. Well,
tapping.
More than 2,000.
No, I hate tapping. Tapping does nothing. Tapping aggravates me.
That's not your trigger.
It is not, and everyone does it, and it's so frustrating. I have to avoid so many videos because of that.
I could seriously do a whole ASMR episode. Do not tempt me, because I will do it.
I'm gonna tempt her.
So you know that YouTube has this inexplicable autoplay feature, which is really only handy when you're too cheap to purchase an entire album. What? Album?
Well, if you're lucky and you find a playlist that has a whole album's worth on it,
you
can do that. That does happen sometimes.
Okay, fair.
As long as it hasn't been scooped up and a bunch of things have been flagged for copyright, which is so annoying.
So picture this. I'm lying in the spare bed in my mom's basement, surrounded by terrifying, poorly painted Disney murals.
What?
Tarzan and Pinocchio are looming over me as I try to fall asleep.
Okay, forget screenshots of these notes. I need pics of this room. Like, I need them on a physical level.
Oh, what's Adam saying?
Oh, it says, many of my notes are divided between ideas of costumes for my corgi. I'm sorry, what?
Yeah, corgi.
I'm sorry, what?
Yeah.
You dress your corgi up? I'm gonna need photos of that.
Yeah.
Immediately. Corgis are the best.
She's adorable.
I love corgis.
And what else is there? Corgi. There's a fair amount of... I can't see shit.
Oh, it says for your corgi...
Of overlap.
Yeah.
Right.
Makes sense. Corgis.
Very cute doggy dog.
I love corgis.
What else? Okay. I've got my Ocean Waves rhythm. I can't read for shit.
Rhythm of
7% alcohol.
Sarah needs glasses.
Lapping next to me on my phone. I drift off to sleep. Okay, next note. Next screenshot.
That's a good note.
That's one screenshot. She has the rest.
I like this. This is soothing.
Around 2 a.m., I'm jolted violently awake from a dream about the Scottish Highlands. Autoplay has replaced my soothing ocean waves with a cacophony of Celtic flutes assaulting my once sleeping ears. Okay, so YouTube went to...
That's real, though.
To flutes.
That's real, though, because I have that problem listening to ASMR shit, because every so often an ad will pop in, and it is loud as the hells, the sirens of hell, and then I'm like, I was trying... And you're listening to soothing videos, so your volume's jacked up! And then the next thing you know, it's like, Harvest Crunch cereal! And you're like, no!
Oh, man, that's funny. I think she cut it off there, and I don't know
how that ended.
Oh, wait, here it is.
Oh, good.
I twisted my sheets in a panic as my waking mind and dreams collide, and I desperately try to save the Titanic from sinking.
Kaylin, you're amazing. You're incredible. That's so...
Wow!
I love it. That is a note for the ages.
Do you ever write down your dreams, like, after you have them in the morning?
See, I used to have dreams that happened entirely localized within one fantasy island, and I drew a map and I could connect where everything was occurring, but then I had to switch my medications, and now I actually don't dream much. I dream very. As much as it is important that my suicidal thoughts are quieted, I definitely fucking miss being able to dream. But I'll take it.
So she has a bunch of other ones. These are shorter. This one's called Justice with a question mark. Justice?
Justice?
The way you're complected?
The way you're complected. Does she mean complicit?
I'm hoping you either mean complicit or complicated. Maybe. The way you're
autocorrect's a bitch.
Complected won't get you elected.
Ooh.
Because society's inflected with the idea that race is a race to the top. You can't stop being stopped. It just isn't fair. I don't really know.
I love it. It makes no sense, and I love it. I love it. I need to know what you were drinking. I feel like we need a little bit of context for some of these.
This is great.
But maybe it's more fun that we don't have it.
This is great. It says roastin' harshmallows, like marshmallows, but harshmallows, harsh
like
browns, and haterade.
Ooh.
Yeah, I like that. Jacked off, hand squeezing two F's like it's masturbating logo. Oh, okay. So I mean, like, I know Caitlyn pretty well. Mm-hmm. I'm thinking this was probably when she was coming up with stuff for Jacked Off, which is her drag king.
Oh, of course.
Persona. And
which is such a good drag queen.
Maybe
drag
she's
king
coming
name.
up
Like,
with
holy shit, I love it.
So maybe she's coming up with a logo for Jacked Off, which is hand squeezing two F's like it's masturbating. Don't really know.
I like it though.
It's the notes section.
Yeah. Doesn't have to make sense. It's notes.
Shrug. And then this one is titled 7 Personalities. Ooh, interesting.
Okay.
Ooh, it's about to get real interesting.
Okay, I'm ready.
7 personalities. Mean, liar, two-faced, wild, evil, fake, manipulative.
I don't know who this person is, but they're bad news.
Do you agree? Like, those are mostly negative.
Yeah, those are bad things.
Those are
things you shouldn't want to be.
Those are mostly bad.
Yeah. Strive to be
This
better.
one just says, 4:54 a.m. Hives are back.
That was great. Guess who's back? Back again. Hives are back. Tell a friend.
Oh, man. This says joke 102.7. What's the difference between roast beef and pea soup?
I don't know what.
Well, anyone can roast beef. Caitlin, I don't know if that's...
How do you piece... Oh!
Do I get it? I don't think
I mean, technically, if you drink a liquid soup, you do pea soup.
Oh, okay.
Is that it?
Oh, yes.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
Yeah, we get it. We're smart.
Can we just snap when it's a good note?
Yes.
Here we go. High thoughts, okay?
Oh, I'm speaking
High
my
thoughts.
language. Go for it.
New perspective. Mm-hmm. Beautiful sidewalk. Streetlight mist. Smells like rain and flowers.
Oh, it's taking me there. Mm-hmm. It's taking me to a place, and I like it.
I want to go there.
I would go there. It sounds like spring.
Caitlin, you sent a lot in, girl.
Bless you. Thank you. These are great.
This just says old-timey radio. Okay, so background. Caitlin's in radio. So she does a lot of, like, bits on the radio. So it says old-timey radio voice, December 23rd, Lane Narrows. Don't know.
Old-timey radio voice. On the tubes to your ears.
Idea, January 27th, 2018. Ooh, we recent.
Oh, recent.
We
Super
recent.
recent.
Kill him with kindness / machine gun smile. Ooh! That must be, no, I'm just guessing that's Caitlin trying to think of a really cool mashup, because Kill 'Em With Kindness is
a great song.
Is a Selena Gomez song.
It's a bop.
So is Machine Gun Smile a song? Because maybe she's thinking of, like, a mashup.
Machine Gun Kelly is a terrible rapper, but I don't know about Machine Gun Smile.
Yeah, that's weird. Here we go. Audio diary. When we first started hanging out, I thought you were this little biology badass stealing equipment from your lab to smoke pot.
Hot.
Aww,
I'm down.
That's cute.
That's adorbs. I like that.
Okay, that's it for the comments. But wow,
That was good.
Woo!
I liked it. There was some good shit in there.
Woo!
Ow!
Ow! Oh man. So now we need to get to mine.
Yes.
We are getting to my notes section, so we need to say goodbye to the live stream.
Goodbye, live stream.
I'm gonna hate editing this later.
It was fun.
So we need to say goodbye so I can access my phone.
Okay. That was so fucking fun.
That was so fun.
I loved it.
I do want to read one more that was actually direct message to me.
Ooh, okay.
From a friend.
Okay.
So Aaron, my friend Aaron, has a YouTube channel with his wife.
Ooh, fun.
Called Married and Parented. And so they are both two young parents
How many
with
children do they have?
2 kids.
Oh.
One like new baby. And
how exciting.
so they have a vlogging channel.
That's so cool.
And he sent me a note from his phone.
Yeah.
Year 2017, : This year I got a new job. I get fired. We find out we're pregnant. I get a new job. I get promoted. We have a baby boy. Got fired.
Oh.
So like, I just love that note because it's like
it really captures the ups and downs of life.
That's exactly what I said to him. I was like, life's a goddamn roller coaster.
It's a bitch.
But it's crazy to me because like they start their channel based on this, like based on the fact that like they are just normal people going through the struggles of like, you know,
good for
raising
them.
2 kids and showing the reality, like like you see these YouTubers and it looks like their lives are so perfect.
I hate that.
With them, it's like they show the real stuff.
I would rather
And
see
so-
warts and all real life
Yeah.
than an idealized imagination of what your life is supposed to be.
Yep.
Yeah.
And that's what's really cool about their channel. They're very open and honest about it. And they're really cool. So go over and check out Married and Parented. I actually have an ad for them.
You
so
should
I will,
put up a link or
I will put their ad at the end of this episode. So now let's get into my notes. Are we ready? Mm-hmm. So I went through my notes section and I separated the ones that are actually like life notes and not like work or podcast stuff. Like, because sometimes
That's fair.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You just
we want the life ones.
You gotta that's just how you gotta do it. The first one I have.
I didn't even know you could separate notes. I'm learning so much tonight.
Yeah, you can make new folders and you can go back and like move the folders around.
That's
Don't know if it's the same on Android, but like I said.
Yeah, we're iPhone people.
This one just says, this is 2014, January 8th. It just says architect and warlord. Now, I think...
What does that mean?
I think this is from a game that I was playing. It wasn't like Magic or anything, but it was some sort of card game where there was characters, I think. And I wrote down... Yeah, I don't know. Things to get on Friday.
What is this?
This is June 27th, 2014. Black knee socks.
Awesome.
Maybe crop top.
Awesome.
Cross necklace.
Oh my goodness. Who are you, Madonna?
Plaid top from Garage. Makeup remover. Rain boots? Question mark. I'm obviously dressing up like...
That's such a good random fashion list. Yep. You were like trying to hit all the options there. You were like, I'm going to be responsible, but I'm going to need a cross necklace and a crop top.
This must have been like a 90s night or something, I'm thinking.
That's what, oh, of course.
Yeah.
Yes, it totally is what it sounds like.
I did a lot of those. This one I love because it's so very clearly, so what's the date? September 18th, 2014. Pretty sure I was going to therapy for the first time.
Yay,
And
therapy!
I was actually preparing myself for therapy, and I wrote some bullet points of my life.
Oh, y'all, this is going to be good. Pull up your chairs.
So, first of all, it says self-esteem as the title. Oh my God, your name is in here.
Really?
Yeah, your
I hope
name
it's
is
because
in
I'm
here.
a bitch at this point.
So it says, breakup. I'm not going to name the name because my big breakup.
Oh, okay.
Friendship issues. And then my friend Kelty from high school, who I don't think is even on Facebook. So
we don't care. We can
Kelty.
name you.
And Shannon.
I'm there.
Friendship issues. Kelty and Shannon. Starting to reflect in various areas of my life, not feeling good enough.
I am honored to be in your pre-therapy notes. Girl.
Jealousy towards female friends. Negative self-talk. The want to change but not quite knowing how. Sex as a distraction.
That's real.
Easier than getting into an emotional relationship.
So real.
Yeah.
Ding.
Yeah.
Motherfucking ding.
That was me going to therapy.
I have to say, if
And
those were
writing-
your notes for your first therapy, good for you.
This was back in
You knew
2014.
exactly what you were doing. I am so impressed. Good job.
Yep.
I should have done something like that when I first went. It would have been so helpful. You're brilliant.
Oh my God. That's so funny to look. It's so funny that your name. I didn't even notice
right
that your name. Aww. So this, I think. So this next one is from October 2014.
Yeah.
This was when I was auditioning for Big Brother Canada.
I remember this.
And I went and I found Dan Giesling's who's the winner. He won one season and came in second in his previous season. He's known as one of the biggest players of Big Brother, like one of the best players. Yeah. Mastermind, he's my favorite player. He sometimes creeps me on Instagram. Now, this is bizarre.
We gotta talk about this.
Will randomly show up as watching my stories, even though he's not following me.
Dude, listen, follow her.
I'm following him, but he's not following me.
If you're gonna creep, you gotta follow.
Why aren't I live If I was live streaming this right now, he might be hearing it. But we're not live streaming because I need to get an iPad. If you want to help me get that, you can donate to our Patreon page so I can save up to get an Intoxicated iPad. Just saying.
How new an iPad would you need?
I mean, it just needs to work.
Because I have an iPad. You can have it. Yeah.
What?
You can have it.
I'd pay you for it.
Okay, cool. We'll work that through.
We'll work that out.
Yeah, we'll work that out. I just use it for comic books, and I haven't looked at it in ages.
It'd just be nice to have like a big, see it on a big screen.
Yeah, I know.
So this is like notes from his video. Now, a lot of this won't make sense. But he's saying like, okay,
and
number one,
notes did, girl.
Yeah. Number one is like, I think it's just his tips for how to audition to be on Big Brother.
Oh, that's smart.
So it's like, have a story, know where you're going, figure out what your story is, define what is unique. What do I do that's weird? What do you hide / are embarrassed of / people tell you? Use the unique formula. I'm a blank who loves blank.
Okay.
Ask friends and family. List of weird and unique things to base your story around. Mistake number 2. Mistakes. So mistakes when you're auditioning for...
that's super helpful. That's more helpful than the other shit.
Yeah. Not being camera ready. Everything is 1/10 as animated as you think it is on camera.
Oh.
On camera.
That means...
I'm trying to figure everything is... Oh, so...
That means it's
so
less
it comes
or more.
off less animated.
So you have to be extra.
You have to be extra animated.
That makes sense.
How to get camera ready. Record yourself on a camera. Talk normal. Talk with more energy. Talk with uncomfortable energy. Okay, weird. If you feel uncomfortable at first, you know you are doing it right. Mistake number 3, being a turtle, starting slow and not talking about yourself. Ways to start fast. High energy intro.
Makes sense.
Get to who you are immediately. Legit. Start off with a weird list item. So it goes on and on. It's kind of long. But it's like all of his tips.
When you were thinking of auditioning for Big Brother Canada the first time, we were not friends?
I don't know.
Because I can't remember if we were friends or not.
During the Oh My Lanta days. I was probably living with you, but then.
We weren't. I don't think we were in the Oh My Lanta days. Because I remember being like, well, Jesse's good, but Sarah fucking sucks and I like that parrot. But that was just my bitterness. I remember, though, when you were talking, when I heard about how you were talking about being on Big Brother, and I was like, you know what? I don't like her, but she'd be fucking great on Big Brother.
So
she should be on Big Brother. I'd watch her.
I mean,
you would kill it.
See, here's the thing.
I mean, now that we're friends, you would fucking kill it.
I don't think I could do it.
No.
So, I just don't think I could emotionally do it.
That's fair. It would be very draining.
I've watched so much Big Brother, and like there was like a recent season where there was this player named Maddie who was like a super fan, and she like went into the game, and she totally was just like an emotional wreck the whole time. And I just was watching her, just being like, I feel like that would be me, because I would put way too much pressure on it that I would actually get very like. Yeah, I wouldn't be able to play right.
I could see that.
So I just feel like that would be me. But I took Dan's advice. And
I still think you'd be great.
Yeah, my next note is my weird list.
You made a weird list? Like about yourself?
Yeah.
What's on it?
So I started strong. 1-person party, lots of energy. I mean,
that's fair.
2, that annoying... I can't... What? That annoying person on Facebook who is always posting...
That's not annoying.
Number 3, I don't like maple syrup.
Okay. What the fuck is wrong with you?
Lindsay gave me hell.
Do you really not like maple
Lindsay
syrup?
gave me hell for that.
Did we not both give you... We both gave you hell for that! Because you both did. You brought table syrup, and we nearly kicked you out of the apartment because you are a Canadian guy, That's unacceptable, and I'm probably blowing your mic, but I don't care because emotions! Sarah!
Oh my God.
I just remembered. Do you remember... when you made something else and you put like this weird fake cheese in it and you were like, it's just as good as real cheese, and without even hesitating, Lindsay and I both, I think at the same time, said, no, it's not.
Was it from a tub?
Yes, it was the tub cheese.
Yeah, the tub cheese is so good.
Oh my God. I remember us just being like, fuck you, Sarah, no.
Oh, man. I actually really like the this weird list about me because it's all true. I hate wearing pants. Open book, no filter.
You do hate pants.
Rookie karaoke star. Should be the CEO of Snapchat.
I would love to see you at karaoke. We should go to karaoke sometime.
Snapchat is dying, kind of.
Yeah, I haven't been on Snapchat in ages. What's the vibe there?
It's just a thing. I think there was an update and like people didn't like the layout, and then people just kind of.
Oh, see, when it's something like that, you can't mess with the layout. The layout is what people are used to. Mm-hmm. They dug their own grave there.
And then the last item is I say what people think, and then I stopped.
You do though.
I do.
I love that about you.
This is why it's cool going back, because like you find these things that are like you wrote them in your phone as like insecurities or weird things, and then they actually end up being your strengths.
I can't believe I forgot you hate maple syrup, you weirdo.
Oh, this is the one I read to you on the sidewalk.
Oh, this one's good.
So this one's good. It's 2014, October 29th, right before Halloween. Keep that in mind.
Very important.
It says party hat, green paint, red headband, hair clip, red ribbon, foam? Question mark?
I love that foam question mark.
Oh man.
It could mean anything.
So here's where we start getting into the territory of when you go to message somebody something and you want it to be perfect, so you don't type it in the message. You type it in your notes.
I have these too.
And then you copy and paste and send.
Yes.
So I don't know who this is to. This is January 21st.
What year?
2015.
Okay.
I have fun with you, but I'm not 100% sure if you are having fun. And then I feel shitty for having thoughts like that. Fucked up, right?
Ooh. That's a legit comment though. Because it is one thing to feel like you're having fun with someone, but if they're not having fun too, well then that cheapens your own fun.
It's weird that like I say,
oh, I want to know who this was too.
And then I feel shitty for having those thoughts like that. Having thoughts like that. Fucked up, right?
Right. I'm dying to know what the other half of this conversation was now.
Oh man, what is this? Oh, here we go. Okay, don't know what. Okay, this is January 26th, 2015. Holy shit, I did not realize that I started doing online dating stuff back then. So that was like 3 years ago. No, that makes sense.
3
years ago actually isn't that long ago.
No.
So it says, so far my experiences with an online dating site have resulted in : and then
this is gonna be fun.
I start to list stuff. Yay. So it says here we go. One implication that my boobs should be bigger.
Wait,
from
what?
a guy.
No,
from a guy.
What? Seriously?
Uh-huh.
A guy had something to say about your boobs, and it was negative?
Yeah.
I want to slap this bitch across the face because your boobs are perfect.
Should be bigger.
They're an asshole.
Yeah. 2 threesome invites.
Yeah, that happens.
1 offer to have someone treat me like a goddess, quote.
Oh, I hate when they say that.
With his awesome oral skills. A very defensive back and forth when I made fun of him, see above. So I clearly made fun of the guy.
Good for you.
For saying. 1, quote, you better not be my cousin, quote.
Oh my god. What? Did he think you were his cousin?
I'm dead. 1 implication that I'm related to Huskies or Malamutes.
Those are dog breeds. Those are dog breeds.
Those are totally dog breeds.
What is wrong with humanity?
Compliments have included that I have many features. I'm pretty funny for a girl.
Ew!
And pretty eyes.
You do have pretty eyes. That's legit. You do. They're gorgeous.
Oh man.
Pretty funny for a girl? I want to kick that person right in the junk.
Oh my god, this note. I can't with this note.
What?
This next one is good.
Oh, I'm excited.
This is June 8th, 2015.
Yeah.
And it's just titled Stand Up. So this is when I started actually putting jokes in my phone.
Wait, were you thinking about a stand-up career?
I mean, I still think about it.
You'd be so good at it.
But I don't. That scares me a lot. Like, I don't know.
I know.
A lot will have to happen for me to get to that point.
I have so much respect for people that do stand-up. So much respect. It can,
oh my god, mad respect.
I mean, they put so much of themselves right out there.
But that's the thing. That's why I like podcasting, because it kind of feels like stand-up sometimes.
Ooh, that's
but like
true.
without the crowd in front of you potentially booing.
It's kind of without the pressure.
Yeah.
It's
my god.
What does it say?
Okay, so it says stand up, and then this is just one joke. It says, sometimes I wish my ex knew how far I have come since him.
It's true.
Like, I buy my own weed now.
Yeah.
And I learned how to deep throat.
She's a big girl. She's a big
And then
girl.
I just wrote, if I were a guy, my semen would be salty. Oh my god, I'm dead.
Shut it down. We don't need to do this podcast anymore. You have won. You have won.
Jesus Christ.
Oh my god.
That was 2015. Now here I have just quotes from my friends and like one random note. So this is one note, and this is from July 21st, 2015. And this is a quote from Andrea that says, "You only live once, and that's why I'll always want to try heroin." Andrea.
Andrea, please don't.
And then it says, restaurant, thought dude was looking at me, big TV screen behind me.
Aww, I feel like that's a mood. Oh my god. Such a mood.
It happens to me all the time.
Oh, you're so into me. Oh wait,
No,
no,
like,
your team
I'll be
just
like-
scored. Fuck you.
And especially at where we do trivia at Rock Bottom, because we usually sit underneath a big TV.
Oh.
And I'll be like, kind of looking at the cuties, like at the bar. And then I'll be like, oh, yeah. And then I'll just realize, oh, there's sports on. Like, and they're totally
But
just.
maybe they're not into the sports. Maybe they're into you.
Yeah, but let's be honest.
Girl.
It's a TV. There's a big TV with a hockey game on.
But you're so pretty.
Oh, thanks.
You're welcome.
This next quote is from Danielle. It says, "He's so beautiful,
Danielle.
he could be a show cat."
I love that! As someone who grew up showing cats, that's beautiful. And I love you, Danielle.
This is another great girly to-do list. This is July 24th, 2015. It says 5 to 6:30 p.m. equals package, purple top, earrings, Sephora, eyelash curler, blue liner, and flats. 6:30 to 8:30, make dress work.
That's in all caps, guys. She was not fucking around.
Make dress work.
When have you ever worn blue eyeliner?
Don't know.
I have never seen you wear
I need to
blue
start
eyeliner.
playing with it though, because it's in right now. Blue
It would
liner
make your.
is
It
in.
might make. I don't understand how eye color. I mean, I'm still new to all this shit, but I think it would make your eyes pop.
I used
right?
to think that it
Blue
was a
on blue
rule
is
that
a
you
good thing,
wouldn't
right?
wear your blue like I used to think it was a rule like that you wouldn't wear blue shadow or liner with blue eyes. But it's not a thing. You can totally do it.
It would make your eyes pop more, wouldn't it?
I
Isn't
think
that how that works? I don't know.
Here's another joke. This holiday season, let's all try to abide by the saying that most of my sexual partners ignore. It's better to give than to receive. Oh my god.
I know it's a podcast, and I'm not making any sounds, but that is literally my reaction to that beautiful statement. Oh my god, I love it. I love it.
Oh, I'm sorry. The lucky 13, you're not so bad. Notes. Okay, so then this is February 23rd, 2016. We're getting up there. Hey. Oh, okay. So this was me trying to ask a guy out, and I was very scared to do it, so I decided to write the message out in the notes section.
That's smart, though.
Before
That is
sending.
a smart thing to do.
Like, yeah.
Double check your spelling, your sentence flow. If you're coming on a little too strong or not strong enough, that's smart.
You gotta fucking make sure.
Yep.
And it's, hey, do you want to grab drinks this weekend? Just the two of us?
Ooh.
Because we were friends.
I love
and so
that.
saying like, do you want to grab drinks implies like it could be a group thing.
That's
but no,
true.
No. I
You
added
wanted to specify.
Just the two of us because I wanted to make it very
Obvious. I love that. I really, how did it work?
Oh, no.
Oh, that's okay.
It never does. Okay. This must be a quote from somewhere. Because there's no way I would have written this.
Okay, what is it?
But I obviously liked it and I wrote it down. I'd be curious to figure out what movie or show this is from. So it says, when things got hard, you started looking for something to blame, like a big shadow. Let me tell you something you already know. The worlds aren't all sunshine and rainbows. It's like a very mean and nasty place, and I don't care how tough you are. Wait, I don't care how tough... Wait, I'm drunk. And I don't care how tough you are. It will beat you to your knees and keep you there permanently if you let it. You gotta hit as hard as life. It isn't about how hard you hit, it's about how hard you can get hit and keep moving forward.
Oh.
Yeah. how much can you take and keep moving forward? That's how winning is done.
I like that.
That gave me chills.
That is so good.
I don't know what that's from, but I did not. There's no way I wrote that.
I love it though.
Yeah.
Maybe you did write it.
Let's see. Oh, okay. I have ideas in here for a video that I was going to do. I was going to do a if online dating was real life video.
Oh, that sounds like it would be really good.
And it was going to be me sitting at a bar with like different archetypes of guys that are online.
I like that concept.
Yeah.
We should still do this.
So the types were the ghoster.
Yeah.
The hey guy. So like guys that are just like, hey.
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 Yeah. A catfish. Yeah, okay. A mass texter. So like when you get a message that is so clearly copy and pasted to everybody.
I get you. Like it's so vague and there's no specifics at all that you know it's just his go-to that he thinks is really clever. Oh,
yeah. The roaster. So I guess that's just like guys who are dicks, so we're just medium.
Mean dicks.
The too soon dirty texter.
Oh, I get that. Mm-hmm.
The dick pic guy. Ugh. The small talker. Mm-hmm. The one-word answer guy.
Oh, that's the worst one.
That is the worst. The agrees with everything you say guy.
That actually might be the worst. Actually, you know what?
That's up there. The repeat offender. I don't really know what that is. Oh, maybe it's
like someone who pops up a lot and just doesn't take no for an answer.
The can't deal with rejection guy.
That's most of them.
I was just gonna say. The pushover feminist. Okay. Okay.
I think there's some good stuff to work with.
This one's really
here.
iconic, and I just want to say, I must have just been.
That's an evergreen note.
It just says pizza. Beautiful. Okay, here we go. Here we go. This is another message to a guy that I typed out.
Yeah.
That I typed out before sending it.
What does it say?
If you're reading this and it's about you, don't worry, because there's nothing in here that would expose you. November 2016. Mm-hmm. I know you won't respond, but I'm sorry for getting so upset yesterday. Oh no. Monogamy is never guaranteed. And you don't owe me it if you find someone else you'd rather hook up with.
Oh, this is taking a turn.
I just don't like being led on. Combine that with blank constantly trying to use me while he's dating someone. It's put me in a fucked up place of general frustration with men and feeling like actual human garbage. Sorry for being so intense, but that's just me.
Sarah! My heart is breaking for a little baby Sarah.
This is so emo and random.
I love it.
This one is... Okay, so January 17th, 2017.
Ooh, getting more recent.
This is idea for a vision board if I were ever to do a vision board.
We should do vision boards!
It would include Grease, podcast.
Yay! Destiny!
New job, makeup, and money.
Makeup and money. Man, if you didn't already have a podcast slogan, makeup and money would be pretty on the ball. Life goals. Makeup and money, bitches.
Here's one from February 2017.
Ooh.
This was me predicting what Lady Gaga would play at the Super Bowl.
Were you right?
I think I was like, probably not overly right.
Okay.
Like definitely not in order.
Yeah.
But it says Poker Face, Bad Romance, Applause, Perfect Illusion, Million Reasons, Telephone with Beyonce, hopefully, or Edge of Glory. Finale is Born This Way.
I want to live in the universe where we did get that Telephone performance because I love Telephone.
Oh, man.
That music video is so fucking good.
It was so good.
Oh, I love Lady Gaga.
Here's a dream. This was obviously a dream diary.
Ooh.
February 2017. Mm-hmm. Plane driving around the city. I get these recurring dreams where I'm in a plane.
Yeah.
And it's not flying. It's just like, when the plane's like on the runway.
Oh, yeah.
It's just driving around like a car, but it's a plane in the city. Makes no sense.
So interesting.
Right?
I
Really
wonder
weird.
what that means.
So it says plane driving around city, fear of plane, lost kitten.
Lost kitten? What? That's a weird dream.
I feel like this was a dream where, and I have them a lot since I've gotten Mindy, where I'll have dreams about like either like I can't find my cat or my cat's in trouble.
Cat anxiety.
Or like something.
Yes.
Something.
That makes total sense because you have this new little person in your life, so you're going to worry about them and that might come out in your dreams.
Yeah. I don't know what this is. I think this is just like advice from Sarah, March 2017.
Is this drunk advice Sarah to sober Sarah? Because I love that shit.
This must be. It says 1, always delete nudes from your camera roll. We've been over
Legit.
this.
That's legit
We've
advice.
been over this. 2, never double up on birth control.
That's also true. That's also true.
Don't over prepare for job interviews.
That's a good tip. These are good tips.
Over preparing is a thing.
Yeah, it totally is.
Because you get so in your head that you actually freeze and you can't.
Well, because you expect it to go a certain way, so if they ask you a question you never thought about, it's over. You're done.
It's donezo.
Yep.
And then it's don't mix ice cream and wine.
That's a terrible advice. You should always do that.
No, it's bad. It curdles in your stomach.
It does.
Yeah, if you mix any type of cream, like
that's disgusting.
with wine.
Ew.
Yeah, it's no good.
Ugh.
Uh-huh.
Oh, I could have gone my life without knowing that tidbit.
And then I just love this, and I'm not going to read all of it. I would love to post it on the Intoxicated Instagram.
No, read all of it.
Because it's notes from when I watched The Room for the first time. Because we did a episode about The Room. And so, like, these are just all my notes. It's really long.
Apart, Lisa.
Yeah, it's really funny. I love that note. I'll always save it.
You should.
Oh, I guess there is podcast stuff in here. Here is notes from when I did the episode with Neil about being a bad adult. If you haven't listened to that one
Wait,
yet,
is that the dude that wouldn't brush his teeth?
Yes.
Gross. Neil, you're gross.
And it's just like,
Brush
I
your
refuse
fucking
to go to
teeth.
bed. I'd rather buy a new garbage can than clean my old one. I refuse to go to the dentist. That's true. Because I don't want to find out that I have to take out teeth or whatever. I refuse to use a day planner or calendar most of the time. I rely on my parents. Oh, some of this didn't make it to the episode. I rely on my parents to remind me to do important stuff. That's still true. Mm-hmm. Like taxes and shit.
Oh, taxes.
Although I'm getting better. I feel like I was on top of
I
it.
gotta do my taxes.
I was on top of it the last couple of years.
Not this year.
I've never tried to even do my own taxes. I literally
Yeah,
wrote
we have an
that.
accountant for that.
We'll pick eyeliner over food. My birth control fuck ups. Yeah, all of those are still correct. Here's one that just says honest Tinder profiles.
Ooh. What does it say?
July of last year.
Nice.
Anxiety-ridden 30-year-old with anxiety-ridden 30-year-old with adult acne.
You're speaking my language. Continue.
Probably not relationship material.
Yup.
Well-versed, but not quite an expert at NSA. No strings attached.
That's beautiful.
Well-versed, but not quite an expert.
That is a thing of beauty. You should frame that one. I love that one.
So this one I'm just going to read, and whoever knows the reference to this can comment on whatever you're like. Comment on the Facebook post or the Instagram post. It is just 48, 15, 16, 23, 42.
You nerd.
Ha
Ends in a disappointing story arc that was never properly plotted in the first place.
This is a message to a guy I was talking to on Tinder for a while.
Yay.
Who was poly.
Oh.
And I didn't know he was poly until he started like telling me about it.
Okay.
And I had to prepare a response.
Wait, he had a dating profile in which he didn't have that listed in the dating profile?
I think it might have said that he was like partnered or something.
Okay.
And I started
cool,
talking to him, and I think he asked me like if what I thought of polyamory.
Okay.
And at the time, I was just kind of like, I don't really know. Like, I don't know if I could be with someone who's poly because but now I feel a little more comfortable with it. But anyway, it's sorry, I'm having a bit of a crazy day at work. I guess where I'm coming from is 1, I've never done the poly thing, but 2, I haven't really done the general dating thing either.
Fair point.
I've had 2 relationships my whole life. Both were long-term and monogamous. Both of which my trust was broken and I was cheated on. True. Mm-hmm. I have been hurt pretty bad, and that really affected how I approach dating. I never really wanted to trust anyone, so I haven't really dated. A lot of my experience has been in casual sex with friends. Yeah, that's true.
That's true.
Which is fine, but I'd like to connect more with someone, not just have physical contact and then have it be out the door.
Makes sense. Yeah.
That is what I'm used to. For now, I'd be open to dating and not being tied down to one person because I've never done this before. I didn't allow myself to do it before. I'd like to have fun and not put pressure on it because that will likely end in disappointment on my end. Yep. I still swipe right on poly people because I respect it and I'm open to it despite not having experience in it.
Hey, nothing wrong with that. It's a good way to find out if it's right for you.
Yeah. I cannot for sure say that things won't change, though. Not a promise I can... Oh, yeah. Okay, because he was wondering... Yeah, I think he was wondering if I could date someone who's poly.
Oh, kind of like a long-term situation? Yeah. That's fair.
Yeah. Hopefully that clears it up. Sorry if I'm still coming off wishy-washy. I totally understand if you'd rather pursue someone who's more solid on what they want. Because at the time, it was like he wanted to be with someone who just knew that they were poly and knew that they could deal with it.
Yeah.
He didn't want to deal with someone who was like, I don't know.
That's fair. I mean, it's yeah.
Mm-hmm. This is another list of things to get.
I love lists of things.
Blue face paint, pink white face paint, lashes, color wig, liner, black skirt and a red skirt.
Was this Halloween?
Basic tube top, actual gumballs.
What is a basic tube top? What does that mean? Basic?
So, I would say like a solid color.
Okay.
Yeah. This is the last one that I saved, but I'll go back through my main sections if I find more. After the shit you pulled yesterday, literally the same day you announced you are in a relationship, what makes you think I will not say something to this girl?
Say something to that girl.
Oh, shit! What year was this?
That's good. I like that one a lot.
Was this like yesterday?
That was my fave.
I don't know. I don't know when that was. I'm just gonna go back and scroll through and see if I can find any more. A lot of these are, I have a lot of passwords saved in my notes section, which I know is not a good idea.
Oh, I have a couple of those. I know it's not a good idea, but I mean, I gotta put them somewhere.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
I have the kill count in here.
The which one?
The kill count.
What's the kill count?
It's like the list of partners.
Oh, cool! I didn't know we called it the kill count.
That's what guys call it, and I don't understand why.
Really? What's wrong with guys? Besides everything.
Yeah.
God.
I think that's about it for all my like deep/funny ones.
They were good.
I wrote one that just said more recently. Oh, wait. Okay, I'm going to read my new stand-up jokes because I do have a lot of those.
Yay!
Yeah.
I'm down.
I'm going to read down.
Super down.
Because I've thought about, like, some of these are already gone on Facebook. Other ones I'm nervous to post on Facebook because I'm just like, this won't fly with certain people. So let's find them.
So let's say them on your podcast.
Jokes, here we go. Ready?
I'm ready.
People think I'm so anti-couple, and that's not the case at all. I'm super supportive. A lot of my good friends have girlfriends. I'm always there for the girlfriends when they need a girls' night out, and I'm there for their boyfriends when they fuck me.
Ow! Sarah, please do stand up.
That would go over so bad.
So good!
Yeah. I got upgraded to a preferred membership on Hinge, a dating app.
Ooh.
And felt super special until I realized every girl gets upgraded on Hinge.
Aw, damn it.
Kind of like that time I was so flattered a stripper asked me to go out for a private dance.
Aw, Sarah.
This is true.
I love it.
Do other people take mental health days just because they are tired? I mean, honestly though, let's be honest, I'm sure I would do a lot better as a person if I had 8 hours of sleep.
It's fucking true. But there's so much to do in a day and a night because I'm terrible at prioritizing my time.
Yeah. Guys don't like to get me off. Just the other night I hooked up with a guy who teased me for an hour straight. What? Like, dude, it doesn't count as edging if you get up, leave, and drive home.
That's so good! I love that one!
It doesn't count. Oh, man. At this point in being single, having a guy ask me to just touch myself in front of him is so boring. Like, I do this all the time anyways. It's like going to visit starving children and do nothing about it. Like you're going to Africa to see the poverty and you're like, yeah, nah.
I love it.
Not gonna do anything about it. A lot of this is I like this one. I thought about putting this one on Facebook, but it needs to be told in full context.
Do it
for people to get it, because if I just right now. So it's a lot of people talk about doing the Plan B thing. Seems like a common thing. It's weird. I've never done it. I've been single for 6 years and I'm not on the pill, so it can be risky sometimes. But I play it safe. I'm saving Plan B for a relationship.
You can't see my face podcast, but I fucking love it.
So like, so funny! I was just gonna post the I'm saving Plan B for a relationship part, but that implies that like it doesn't sound right.
It's good.
Unless I say it in
you need the
context.
whole thing. It's good.
I'm trying to think if there's
You be good at stand up.
I don't know. I'm always writing stuff down because I'm just like, sometimes you think of things.
Do it.
I have a list of alternate names for the podcast. That might be a good one to end it on.
Oh, yes, let's do that. What is it? What were you thinking of for this?
The Half Empty podcast. Mm-hmm. The On the Rocks podcast.
Oh, that's good.
The Straight Up podcast. Because that's like straight up.
Yeah,
I think
straight
that's
up truth. Straight up talk.
The Highball podcast.
Ooh,
Liquid Courage
I
podcast.
would think that was more of a podcast.
I liked Liquid Courage podcast. I think that was like the one.
I like Liquid Courage
the
too.
one that I was like leaning more towards.
Yeah.
Or the Icebreaker podcast.
Oh, I like both of those ones.
Mm-hmm. And let's see. There's one that's I put in here recently. That's one fucking sentence. That's just, you're really lucky to have both of us. That's coming at the end. So if you listen to this whole episode,
that's how we're gonna end it.
You got to hear that.
Right there.
You got to hear that one.
Hear the truth.
Holy shit!
This is a good one.
That was a lot.
That was so fun.
There was a lot in there.
That took us to places.
There was comedy. There was deepness. There was like crazy to-do list. There was
this hit
dreams.
This hit all of the posts. This was good. We hit every branch on the tree.
Guys, for real, let us know if you liked it, because we'll do it again.
I hope you did.
Because we're always going to be writing in our phones.
You know it. It's a sickness. I can't help it.
Anytime I think of something just a little weird or like funny, like I'll always write it down. And
you have to.
You're the same way.
Yes, you have to. I'll bring in my journals. I won't bring in my journals.
The notes
I will not subject you all to that.
I would love that, actually.
Seriously?
Yeah, I mean, like, if you're down, like, you should go back and look at them and see if there's anything interesting.
Sure.
It's really cool.
I'll go through all, like, 25 of them.
It's really cool, though, to go back.
That is
and
true.
And see what you've written and see, like, what you've hoped for yourself.
I have
And see if any of that came true.
That's true. I should do that, actually, now.
Because, like, me looking back at, like, the vision board thing, like, I want to have my own podcast. Look, mention happened.
It did happen.
So there you go. I still haven't gotten degrees, but I'm working on it.
We'll get there.
We're going to get
We'll
there.
get there.
God, thank you, Shannon.
Oh my God, anytime. This has been a blast. Thank you for having me.
For coming on.
It was so much fun.
We read your notes, we read my notes, we read other people's notes.
We read from friends' notes. We had a live stream.
Yeah.
It was super fun.
I think that went well.
We should experiment with that in the future.
Let us know if you want to see us.
Yeah.
Obviously it won't happen with all guests because a lot of people are talking about really deep shit.
Some people are not
and they don't want to be seen, and that's fine.
We respect that.
But if it's something that you're interested in, especially my Patreons,
that's right,
because you guys are paying. So like,
Patreon.
if you're hearing this and you want to see, like, maybe that could be a level. Maybe that could be a level on Patreon
fun idea.
to actually record it and only give it to people who pay.
I like that concept. Mm-hmm. Let us know what you think.
Because we love our Patreons.
Yeah.
Let us know. Anyways, Shannon.
Yes, my dear.
Do the honors. Ring that bell.
Yes.
That was hilarious.
High five. Yeah.
That was so fun.
That was so fun.
All right. We're Married and Parented, a family who laughs at the idea of being social outside of the world of media. We're YouTubers, a family who films their lives every day just to show you who we are. We're a pink-haired mom, a tattooed dad, a sassy 3-year-old ginger, and a grumpy infant boy. Oh, and we have a greyhound. You can subscribe and follow our odd and awkward family at youtube.com/marriedandparented. Thanks for listening to Intoxicated Podcast.